Yo guys, back again with another video. Jamil, second video on the YouTube channel. So this video is not really a success story, it's more like a story of my trading journey so far. Yeah, since 2021 I've lost £550,000 trading. Yeah, that's from 2021 to 2023. From 2023 to 2025 I've lost like maybe 80 to 90 prop firm accounts. Yeah, like chasing the money, dumbness, doing dumbness. So this video is basically, like I said, a story of my journey so far. Every mistake I've made in the journey so far, what I'm trying to do to rectify it, and why I'm still here. Like, why am I still here trying to trade? Yeah, so okay, here goes. I started trading in 2021. I made most of my money in stocks. Yeah, stocks. But the two stocks that made me the most money is NIO and Jumia. Obviously, NIO, you know, the Chinese car company. That was a bit like Tesla. Everyone FOMO'd into that. Plus, Jumia was known as like the Amazon of Africa. Yeah. So I invested all my money for my business in them two stocks. All my money, all in, yeah, full margin, like not leveraged, but just buying with no leverage. So they went like 10x. I saw like 1.2 million pound in the account, yeah. Now, 2021, obviously everything, the whole economy started going fucked. Everything was coming down. So I knew that, yeah, I knew that. I knew this is near the highs of the stocks. They ain't going, but it was the FOMO in me. I was like, shit. What happens if I sell them? They continue to go up. Maybe I've missed out on like another £2 million. It was too much emotional control. But then you won't believe what I started doing. So I sold them at like 800k. Yeah, that was the first time I sold them. They were high at 1.2. I sold them at 800. So now, you know, like a downtrend, yeah, a downtrend where there's support, there's resistance, yeah, on a downtrend. What I was doing, I was selling them at like 800k at the fucking, at the support. I was selling at the support. Then I'm seeing it go back up, back up. I'm thinking, fuck, I'm gonna miss out. I'm gonna miss out. I'm gonna, you know, this is a bad mistake. Years later, I'm gonna regret. I buy it back. Then the 800k, it goes back, like I see it go up a little, then back down to a lower, it's on a downtrend, so it goes lower than what I bought it before. Then I sell it again, the 800 becomes like 700. Then I repeat the same thing two times out of FOMO on a downtrend. So I'm basically buying it at support. No, sorry, I'm buying it at resistance and I'm selling it again at support. Then I'm buying it again at resistance out of FOMO, thinking it's gonna break out the downtrend, and I'm again selling it at the support lower. So that was a complete fuck up. That money went from 800k to like 400k. Yeah. Then I was like, okay, I need my 1.2 million back. Yeah, that's what I was chasing. So I was like, okay, let me just make it back trading. Started to trade. That was the worst mistake I made ever. I'd no knowledge of trading. I did not trade ever before. I'd looked at some charts. I knew stocks. Stocks is what I knew. Yeah, trading I did not know at all. I didn't, like, it was dumb. I told you what I was just doing on a downtrend. So like, I obviously didn't know anything about trading. With the 400k, I started trading. Sorry, it was even more, like 550k. I started trading. I lost the whole money, all of the money, all gone over like 2 years. And just to like show you some evidence, yeah, because I know I don't want to come online making up lies, this and that. Yeah, so here it is. It's basically, you see all the losses. It's on a mad one. Basically, but obviously, like I was telling you, I didn't know how to trade. I'd never really traded before. You can see here, I obviously, you know, 2019, trying with like £500, £700, you know, just seeing how it is, but not knowing how to trade. Then obviously imagine like using all your money, not knowing how to trade, and then obviously full margining on every trade, literally. So it's like going up a little, yeah, making a little profit, coming back down, mad loss again, recovering a bit, back down again, and then obviously plateau 2023. I told you that's where I obviously started using prop firm accounts, started using Equity Edge, There I probably failed about 80 prop firm accounts, I can't lie. I have failed, I've passed a few. If I go to the contracts here, I probably passed like about 8, but I've never got a payout. I've even seen profits in all of them pretty much and never waited for a payout and just blown it. So after that, I started basically trading in my own personal account, yeah, which is, I took like 2 accounts. This is like start of this year. I deposited like 90, I got to like 1200, again blew it. Another one, I put in like 180, I got it up to like 1500, withdrew the money I put in and I blew that. So I'm still suffering like emotional things. Basically, how I dropped so fast from here in like 2 weeks and lost probably like 330,000 in 2 weeks. It was mainly from earnings. Like if you look over here, this one here, pretty much one trade, Astra Space, completely fucked me with like 190,000 loss. Another earnings here, 72,000. Earnings on IBM, 54. Another earnings, 42. That's like 400k there. So I went on like an earnings like tilt. Like basically, long story short, I got one right, which was Facebook. And then I started to think, why didn't I bet the whole account? And fucking, and then it started to go wrong. So after all that bullshit that I just showed you, and I'm still here trying to trade. I'm still here trying to trade because I believe that obviously my biggest mistake was me basically learning how to trade with no knowledge, using every single money I have. Like that's literally very dumb and I don't recommend that at all. Yeah, so that's my biggest mistake. Yeah. The other thing is, I believe obviously, like for someone to lose, like the market is a zero-sum game. Yeah, so for someone to lose, someone has to win. So I know in my head, like someone else has made all that money. Yeah, so it's possible. It's possible for in the future to make that sort of money. Basically, that's what I believe, and I know my mistake. I can't lie, I'm still struggling a bit with like emotions, but I'm trying all I can. Like, if there's some advice that I could give, like to anyone watching this, I'd be like, boy, if you have a lot of money, do not go and trade it. Like, especially if you have no knowledge. Obviously, if you got knowledge, like go ahead, yeah. But if you have no knowledge and you're thinking, yeah, I've got this 50k, this 100k, let me just, people are talking about trading, let me go and trade it. Don't, man, don't do that. That will be your worst mistake. Maybe take like 5k, 10k, yeah, by all means go ahead. So I'm just basically saying the knowledge I had back then is not what I have now. So that's what makes me continue. And I believe but obviously my problem now is that I don't have funds, right? I ain't got money. So I'm here starting content, like fucking, but I believe, in the future, like I can make all the money back. I see all these like other traders online. What's this guy, Trades by Sai, with like the pink hair? The guy is killing it. The guy is making millions. So like, people are doing it. That makes me not give up. And if there's someone else watching this video, maybe in like a similar situation, like, boy, if I'm not giving up after all them losses, like, you can give it another try. Like, you can definitely give it another try. That's if you want to, yeah. So that's my like story so far. Anything else I can think of? The prop firm accounts, obviously, it's the emotions. Like I've seen profits and I've not taken it. Right now I'm just trying to come up with a strategy, like not to trade, but like mental strategy. Like I believe I can trade now if I be disciplined. I can trade. So I'm gonna come up with a plan, get some funded accounts, and try and run this shit back. Try it. That's my plan. I cannot give up. I cannot. Like, I'm just gonna make a plan and go for it. But again, anyone watching, just keep trying. One day we're gonna make it. That's all I can say. As long as you don't give up, you're gonna make it. I can just tell you the last things that I can tell you, like from all this. Yeah, that's it. Again, if you've liked the video, comment, like, subscribe, drop a comment, all that good stuff, because I need it. Alright, peace.